Done. I hope you got my previous lectures properly, which were about journal entries, T accounts, and trial balance. Okay, now today I will give a brief introduction about bank reconciliation statement. It has a very important aspect in the financial accounting. Before starting bank reconciliation statement, we must know what is cash book. Just recall the cash book column. Debit side is the receipts side and the credit side is the bank side. In BRS, we will study the difference between the passbook and the cash book. Cash book will be with us and passbook will be with the bank. We write all the transactions on daily basis. Cash book transactions are maintained by our accountant and passbook is made by the bank accountant. So whenever there is a difference between a cash book and passbook, we make bank reconciliation statement to rectify our mistakes. Okay, now you must be thinking that what is the difference? Some entries are entered in the passbook but not in the cash book. Or on the other hand, entered in the cash book but not deposited in the cash book in the passbook, sorry. So whenever there is an imbalance between the cash book and the passbook, we prepare BRS. So, how many books are we supposed to make? One is the passbook and the other is the cash book. Learn these terms by heart to understand the cash book and the passbook, which are receipts, deposit. These two are interconnected with each other. And the payments and withdrawals, these payments and withdrawals, which are also interconnected with each other, means the debit side of the cash book is connected with the credit side of the passbook, and credit side of the passbook is connected with the debit side of the cash book. Now we will discuss the reasons behind the bank reconciliation statement. The first one is checks deposited but not credited by the bank. Means we have received the payment and entered it in the cash book, but the bank has not yet entered it in the passbook. Maybe due to lack of communication. So here there is a difference between passbook and cash book. The second reason is checks issued but not presented for payment. Means we have issued the check and made an entry in the cash book, but this check has not yet been presented for payment. Means credit side of cash book is showing more balance and debit side of passbook is showing less balance. The third one The third one is interest dividends have been credited in cash book. Again, in this, there is an increase in the passbook and decrease in the cash book because we have not added this in our cash book. The fourth one is bank charges interest on overdraft is debited in the passbook. Means bank has debited its charges without informing us. So our credit side is showing more balance. Okay, now the next one is the amount directly deposited into the bank. So in this again, the amount is deposited into the bank without making an entry on the debit side of the cash book. So passbook is showing more balance and cash book is showing less balance. The last one is the checks issued but not recorded in the cash book. Passbook has debited the amount or the amount has been deducted from the bank, but we have forgotten to make entry in the cash book. So where? On credit side of the cash book.